Hello, dearies. Welcome to the podcast. This is episode 10, and it will be the last episode of the season. Episode 10 will be dedicated to The Resistance, Book 1 in the Idun Chronicles trilogy. The Idun Chronicles, or Memorias de Idun, is a trilogy by author Laura Gallego from Spain. The books are originally in Spanish, but recently, in the past few years, they got a comic in English. And there's the Netflix show which covers book 1, which is this one, The Resistance, and the one we'll be talking about today. The books are fantasy, and I'll try to focus and stay on The Resistance. Sometimes I just remember everything from the other books. I want to talk about all of them, but I will keep my focus, I promise. And this will be there will be some spoilers on this one, because I cannot talk about these books and not say most or some of the stuff that happened in it. So this is my warning that there will be spoilers on this podcast. The Idun Chronicles will take us on a real journey and ups and downs and everything. But The Resistance, Book 1, starts off with Jack and a teenage boy who lost everything. And on the first 2 pages of the book, you're just like, what is happening in this thing? But Chael and Alsan take him in. It is Alsan, not Aslan as the Chronicles of Narnia, not to be confused there. And these 2 guys are, let's say, side characters, but they actually are main characters as well in the rest of the books. But for now, we'll focus on Victoria and Jack, who Chael and Alsan took in with them to Limbat, which is the frontier house or place, because Idun is another world and we are on Earth. They came from Idun, and they teach Victoria and Jack everything they know about Idun. And Victoria's been with them for a while because she also had some strange encounters with a mysterious person, the same one that Jack found in his bed on the first page of the book. They try to undermine everything there. Evil, I'm not gonna say evil, the villain for this part of the book, Kirtash. He is an assassin from Idun who is looking for all these exiles from Idun. I told you there were spoilers on this, so if you haven't read the books but you intend on doing that, I recommend that you read the blog post where there are fewer spoilers. The first every book review that I did. But yeah, so Kirtash is after them. Victoria and Chael really hit it off, and he teaches her everything because she has some sort of magic, and they're trying to figure out how that happened and everything. Jack, on the other hand, takes a shining. He admires Alsan and wants to learn everything from him. Sword fight and all types of fights, and have to be a soldier or more like defender, so to speak. let's say they're the Muscle and Chail and Victoria are the heads and the support for them. And the whole first part of the book is more about teaching us what Idun is. And after that, a year, 2 years after that, we're on the second part of the book, and things really start to rise up. If you're having doubts on the first pages of the book and the first chapters, after this second part and towards the end, it really started to suck you in. Well, at least that's what happened to me. And you really start to be in the moment and want to know what's gonna happen and why is Kirtash showing so much interest in Victoria, because he can see into your soul basically. He has these powers that allows him to know, let's say I know a lot more than others. And it really makes you say, wow, what is gonna happen with this tree? But that's not the main thing of the book. It really has a history and little things that it makes you want to keep reading. And towards the end of the first book is really chaos, but we're getting ready to know Idun. And by everything that they have said, and you really want to go to them and see the world with 3 suns, 3 moons. And since it's been so long since they got to Earth, they have this urge to go back to Idun because everything that's happening there, and the real evil is trying to take over, has taken over, and they want to free Idun, let's say it like that. So book 2 and 3 are my favorite. It really is a magical place, and you really can be sucked into the book. I don't know how else to say that this book is great, and I love it. It's one of my favorite trilogies. It's been, I think, 10 years or more since the first time I read it, and I have reread this book so many times that I lost track of how many it has been, and I always recommend it. Always. And if you go to the blog, each page tag, or you can see all this interest about these books, all of my free will, no advertisement or needed or anything. I love this book, so I talk about them a lot, and I even have interest for Victoria, Jack, and Kirtash if you want to know more about the characters specifically. Yeah, that's all for me on this one. And that's it for this one, dears. I hope you enjoyed. This book is fantasy, young adult, and let's say fairies and magical creatures, everything wonderful of new words that you can imagine, and wizards or sorcerers, however you want to call them, as well as necromancer. And it's really a good read. I always recommend that if anyone wants to get into fantasy, this is my go-to always. It's been years and I have read it multiple times and I still love it. But that's it for this season and the podcast. I hope you enjoy it and you will come back for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And as always, you can read more about in eachpage.org and follow the blog as well. That's it for the season. I'll be back with season 2, which will be more manga orientated. Little tease, I'll probably do the first episodes of the podcast with Kakako Sakura and Namaiki Sakai, which is an awesome manga that I love. I haven't finished the last volumes, but I will, of course. I'm a little afraid of finishing it because it will be over. But yes, it's gonna be a really interesting season. Talking about manga is always interesting for me and I get excited about it. But that's it for now, dearies. Thank you for listening to the podcast.